Good morning to everybody. Before starting the explanation about likes and dislikes, we have to do this little exercise to put our brain in shape. First, we have a tongue twister. A tongue twister develops communicative skills. Repeat after me, please. Love's the feeling you feel when you feel you're going to feel the feeling you've never felt before. Now it's your turn. Repeat, please. Very good. Next, please, we have to activate our brain and we have to put our mind in action. You have to think in two things you like and one thing you don't like. In this case, we have to talk about likes and dislikes. For that reason, to do this little exercise, we have the opportunity to use these expressions. You can use any of these expressions. For example, I like apples, or I am crazy about apples. Also, to express dislikes, you have to use these expressions. I don't like apples, or I can stand apples. That they are some verbs and expressions that we have to use to express likes and dislikes. Remember that in English we have common verbs or phrases which help us to talk about likes and dislikes. Okay, now we have to look at and we have to review part by part, okay? In this moment, we have a little group of verbs, okay? These verbs are expressing or are used to express likes, and the other ones are used to express dislikes. But what have in common these verbs? These verbs are used with infinitive, that it is used to talk about a particular moment or situation. Also, these kind of verbs we can use with a verb in ing, that it is used to talk about general situations or routinarily events. Or also we can use these verbs with nouns. In this case, for example, chocolate, ice creams. And now we have to look at some examples in that part, okay? Look at these examples. I like to watch this awesome series. I like watching scary movies, or I like chocolate. Remember that you have to focus here that you can use the verb to express likes and dislikes with an infinitive, with a verb in ing, and with a noun. Okay, now let's go to practice with another example. She loves to travel by plane. She loves traveling to China and she loves the nature, okay? Also, we have to use after the verb to express likes and dislikes, you have to use a verb in infinitive, a verb in ing, or a noun. All of them are used with this characteristic. Remember, these are verbs and you can the possibility or you have the possibility to use these three forms, infinitives, verbs in ing or gerunds, and nouns, okay? Now, let's go to review another groups, but in this case, it's not a group of verbs, it is a group of phrases, okay? For example, I am crazy about, I am mad about, I am keen on, I am really into, I live for, it's my thing, or I'm fond of. These kind of expressions, okay, pay attention, they are expressions, no verbs. These kind of expressions are used to express likes, and the other ones are used to express dislike. For example, I don't really care for, I am not into, I am not a huge fan of, okay? Now, they are used to express also likes and dislikes, but what is the difference with the others? Now, in this case, there are phrases, and they have a preposition. Okay, pay attention in this part. These phrases have a preposition. For that reason, it is not the same way to use with the last ones. Okay, now pay attention with how we can use these expressions. These expressions you can use with gerund. Okay, it is a verb in ing. For example, I am crazy about eating lasagna. I am not into playing chess. And both of them say that in the first one, I love do that. And in the second one, I don't like to do that. And also, these phrases are used with nouns. For example, I am crazy about lasagna or I am not into cheese, okay? Now, remember that they are expressions that we have to use to express likes and dislikes. But now we have to practice, okay? Let's practice. And I need that you say your likes and dislikes using the review verbs and phrases, okay? Try to practice this little grammar. It is important and it is so interesting, and also it is so easy to practice, okay? Now, if you have any doubt, please don't forget to follow me. It's okay to learn more about grammar. Follow me, please, in YouTube. And thanks to your attention. See you on a next occasion.